Next one in section 2.2 is number 22. This is what the graph looks like in the book. And it asks you, first of all, is this a function? Does it pass the vertical line test? Well, every place you draw a vertical line, it only hits it once, so it does. So it is a function. And then the next question is, what's the domain? Well, there is a graph for any x from -3 to infinity. So the domain of this function is starts at -3 and goes to infinity. And the range of this function, the lowest it is 0, and it does have some 0 values. And the highest this function goes, looks like it goes to infinity. Domain is sideways, where is it at? Range is vertically, where is it at? Are there intercepts? Well, there's x-intercepts. And those are when x-intercepts when y equals 0. And that's at -3, we get y equals 0. And at 2, we get y equals 0. Y-intercepts, that would be when x is 0 and it's at 2 on the y. That's the only time. Is this symmetric with the x-axis? Is it the same above and below the x-axis? No. Is it the same left and right of the y-axis? No. Is it the same if I spun this 180 degrees, would it end up on top of itself? No. Okay. And now 27. The question was on C, but I'm going to do all these. Is 314 on here? If I put 3 here, I get 5, and I put 3 here over -3. That is not 14. No, this is not on the graph. When x equals 4, what's f of x? 4 plus 2 is 6. 4 minus 6 is -2. That comes out to be -3. So f of that is -3. And the point is 4 for the x, -3 for the y. If f of x is 2, so the y value is 2, what's x? The y value is 2, and it has to equal x plus 2 over x minus 6. What's x? So we multiply both sides by x minus 6. And we will get the x minus 6 is to cancel, and we get 2x minus 12 equals, these are canceled, x plus 2. If I subtract x, I get x. Subtract x from both sides. Add 12 to both sides. So x equals 14. When x is 14 in here, 14 plus 2 is 16. 14 minus 6 is 8. 16 divided by 8 is 2. So the point on the graph is 14, 2. What's the domain of this function? Well, we can put anything into this function except 6. All reals except 6. Or you could write -infinity to 6, not including it, or from 6 to infinity. That means I've skipped to 6 because I didn't close it in on either one. What are the x-intercepts? That means make y be 0. So now I'm doing 0 equals x plus 2 over x minus 6. And the only way a fraction is equal to 0 is if the numerator is 0. And that would be minus 2. So minus 2 gives us a y value of 0. Y-intercepts means put 0 in for the x. So that'd be 2. 0 plus 2 is 2. 0 minus 6 is minus 6. 2 over minus 6 is -1/3. So if I put 0 in for x, I get -1/3. That's the y-intercept. And that's 27.